January 29, 2015, issue 755 of the Omega Communications. It's time to begin this transmission of energy, and so I open my heart and I open the portal to greet you and to draw you forth. And in the opening, as the energy comes around us, we find we deeply release energy. You may find as you listen to this or read it that you let out a big sigh or a big yawn as the energy shifts within you. And this signifies that you are moving into a different level of consciousness. And already many of you will be feeling that you indeed are sinking into a different level, more relaxed, slowing down, the body slowing down, perhaps your mind slowing down, but your energy body moves out of the physical and comes to life, its separate life, and separates easily so that we all meet together in the receiving area of the station of light. This area that has a distinctive energy vibration that you come to recognize. There is a level of you that accepts it and recognizes it as being quite separate from a physical establishment, but in here it is a reality, and you are able to express yourself in a different way. You present yourself in a different way to all that is around you in this space, because you have shared the outer layer of a physical form and all of the experiences that shaped that physical form, and indeed your belief systems. In shedding all of that, you come back to the realization that you are an energy body. You are free to adapt to the higher frequency that comes through. In turn, this accelerates the evolution of your energy field, and that affects your cells, the myriad of cells with all the actions that they perform. Already you have shifted your energy field even in this space. You've become more attentive. You've become aligned in a different way. If you sensed your form standing here, you may perceive it as being taller, greater, lighter, filled with energy. In this state, we wait as another portal opens. I am here to greet you, beloved, or I'm addressing you in this space. I come forward easily to connect with you all and to greet the new energy that is passing through you, that has been activated, that you have received since the previous transmission. The previous message to this one introduced to you another set of encoding which you are able to use, and you may already be using it, to reassess your life and how you react to life. You may already be choosing different pathways, altering what you do or say or believe, altering what you are thinking, and that alters your field of radiance that you present yourself through into the world. This is an advancement. This is part of your natural state of being that you have been moving to open up to and realize and to use actively. The concepts of how to do that arise naturally within you and through you. And I am just reminding you of that. So, following on from this transmission, you may need to revisit the previous energy transmission, and you may understand and receive more through that. The belief systems that you have and you live by are very strong, and you would understand that they can limit you or they can expand you in your awareness and activities. There is always opportunities presented. But if you are not operating from a higher viewpoint, the opportunities can be overlooked. Each time you receive the new energy flows, you are able to recognize the opportunities given to you. So we begin here another set of influences in the energy systems given to you to present or represent to you opportunities that you would be needing, that you would feel you would want to have around you. Understand that the choices you have are often influenced by what you have set in place already in your thought patterns over the preceding periods of your life experience. And as you journey through life experiences, you connect with different intersections which have these opportunities available to you. They exist. If you would envision this as a network, and you move from one connecting node in that network to another. And as your awareness comes in to connect with a particular node, if you are ready, you are able to receive what is available to you from that connecting node. This is applying the universal creation as it sets forth its plan. And within that plan, there is you and your energy field. If your energy field is clear and you are positive in your outlook, then you will move through these intersecting nodes more quickly. And each one is available to support you and to uplift you. Everything that you need can be drawn to you through these nodes that exist. Looking at it in another perspective, you would say that the creative universal plan has all of these intersections positioned around you for you to utilize. We have spoken at other times about the creation of pathways that continue to exist when you have chosen to move a certain way. if you hadn't chosen, your life would have gone on in a different way. And that part of you would still be acting out that choice and all of its actions. Now we bring this together at this time for you to understand that with all of the choices and opportunities, there is still a particular pathway that you would be directed on. And this arises from your commitment and your presentation of yourself to your point of origin. That brings into alignment for you the necessary intersections, and that helps you progress very quickly. So you are able to maintain your presence of experience, but at the same time you can present yourself into different modes of action which will relate to your function on Earth. Now, if this is becoming complicated to understand, feel that you are being taken on a journey, and we're with you, of course, assisting this process. Now, each part of your journey brings you into an experience, just as we have presented you into the crystalline cities of light. See, that was an aspect, that was a node containing a great deal of information and experience that directly lies upon your pathway because it is part of your purpose. Individually, even during these separate sessions, sometimes you go into a different area that is not described to the rest of the group. That again is because you are drawn to be in a particular area to experience or receive through that intersection in this whole entire grid and plan of creation. When you follow the intuitive pathway that is brought to you in your alignment, you do not need to seek out any particular intersection because you are drawn to it within the flow of energy, the light. As I present this to you, you will be aware that you are being drawn forward. There is movement around you, and you are brought to the next place for you to consider. Directly through this one intersection that we connect you with, again, you are presented to the group of beings called the Star Elders. And they have assembled a particular space here for you. They are quite close to you in observation, and they directly relate to planet Earth and how it is evolving at this time. Whereas other groups of beings consider planet Earth to just be one aspect of a greater field connecting in. So the Star Elders are particularly involved in the evolution here and now that you are living and experiencing. And we are all surrounding you with love in this part of your journey. as we speak to you thus, in this way, we envelop you in an energy field that you would be responding to in your heart center. You would feel this emotional opening of love and joy. And we speak to you in this manner. You may experience this working throughout you in such a way that you would be receiving healing in many ways. Because this energy flows through your energy light body in its pathways, in its waves of existence. And remember that we in particular work strongly with you in the crystalline cities of light. So your energy is receiving this pattern of energy frequency to do with the crystalline energy field. This is flowing around you and through you in many directions, in many wavelengths. And each of these will be resonating with different aspects of your body of light. Here we would explain to you that the energy system that you are well aware of, referred to as the energy vortices, which relate to major organs in your physical body. These energy vortices are outstanding and visible in your body of light here. And they are responding to these circulating waves of energy frequency we envelop you in. What you know as the expression as joy and love also resonates and alters the frequency of this particular energy system. In this way, you are being extended, you are being unfolded. For many of the experiences you have create knots, they create blockages in your energy structure. And you can work on these, of course, in many ways, physically, with the different modalities available to you. But in this area, if the disturbance exists in your energy field here, then now it is that can be worked on and is being worked on to facilitate a clearer energy field for you so that you are more active in how you represent the energy in you and through you physically. This particular transmission is for this purpose, and you are directed to connect with us for this purpose. And we now enfold you in all of this and return you to Commander Orem. I am receiving you again, beloved. Bringing your focus back into this area in the station, and I am assembling you in the communication chamber in its very powerful state here, enveloping you in great light, because the light will help you transfer all that you received into deeper levels of your energy light body here. You see, even that is a process, and it goes through different stages. Just as when you connect to the edge of your field of consciousness, you have to absorb that and bring it through in different stages and layers. And this is what you are doing with the energy you experience through the presence of the Star Elders. Reassembling it in you here. We encircle you, many of us, working with you in this way. Understand also that there are no barriers here. You are being presented to a vast area of universal creation, touching upon the presence of other civilizations. As yet, they are not perceived in your scientific studies, but they are aware and perceived by metaphysical studies. So your awareness at this time is touching upon and communicating with different civilizations, different parts of existence and creation. This will be satisfying many of you who are curious about such existences being possible and the possibility of connecting with other life forms. You may be aware that you are communicating, sharing, receiving information, exchanging information in energy patterns, or indeed a communication in a sense of conversation. Behold yourself as being a connecting bridge between worlds of existence. It is time now, though, to withdraw from that. And I bring your attention with me back into the receiving area where we first greeted you. You may be curious to understand that in this state, in this space, we share in the energy, whereas you would have celebrations where you eat and consume food in some form. But at this point in your visitations to the station, that is not necessary. It becomes necessary if there is the transference of you all into being present, living in this space. And in that case, you would indeed be receiving sustenance for the level of physical form you would have. Now, this transmission and this presentation continues the transformation of you. It continues the elevation of your energy frequencies. And so, with this filling you, I withdraw at this time. Aurum out. Thank you, Aurum, and the Star Elders, of course. And as my normal self, as Lani, I speak to you to bring your attention back to the present time and day. And this connects in with where you are in the station. And it helps the connection back into the present day and time on Earth. Feel the shift? I'm sure you will feel the shift as you come back to be more aware of your physical form. And you will be feeling filled with the energy expressions that have been around you in this transmission. And of course, the tricky part for us as humans and living in the human body is to merge the higher energy frequency and serenity of that life into your daily life. Sometimes our daily lives are quite hectic and pressured, and we wonder where we will get the energy from to sustain the physical form and to do all the things that are necessary and all the things that we want to enjoy doing. It takes your focusing inward again through your point of origin to take in the energy for all of those activities. It may only need a moment of focusing, or it may need you to rest for a number of minutes. Whatever is right for you at the time will work for you. It is your choice and decision. So now, as I close the Omega portal, come back, be fully grounded and connected. These journeys take you far away from the physical form, and you need to reconnect with it fully to safely function, to wisely function. Breathe deeply, and when you are ready, open your eyes to the present room and space. Thank you.